You're watching The Ugly Inside? Subscribe below.
Welcome to TUI Transfer Talk. In case you've missed all the reports, Jose Fonte is on his way to West Ham for a transfer of £8 million rising to 10. So the deal is pretty much across the line. And it seems like he's burned all the bridges from Southampton. But it's not just about us. So I'm with our West Ham representative, the man of the people, Nicky from West Ham Fan TV. How you doing, mate?
I'm good, mate. Thanks for having us on.
No problem. So first of all, it seems like he's much needed at West Ham. Your defence, he's been a bit shaky this season. Is he the answer to your defensive woes? Why do West Ham need Font?
We've been a little bit shaky. I don't think it's just the defence. I think the defence have done okay. Winston Reid's done okay. Ogbonna's not been quite as good as he was last year. So we have got a bit of a centre-half issue there. Font's a very, very good player, but I've got a heart back to the transfer of James Tompkins in the summer, which it sort of bemuses me now because, James Tompkins is 27, 28 and Jose Fonte is 33. And although you might be getting a little bit of a more experienced defender, it just doesn't add up to me because it's, very similar money. And it's a lot of money to be laying out on not a centre half we don't need. I think we do need one, but there are other priorities in the team above a centre half. A right back, we're screaming out for a right back and we're screaming out for a centre forward. So it bemuses me a little bit, but it might be. I'm sure the owners are not as stupid as to just think we need replacing there. So hopefully this is just the first of at least 3 signings. So
you said it. Like I said, it is a lot of money. £8 million rising to 10. For 33-year-old, like you said, but do you think it's a statement of intent from the football club to have higher ambitions? He brings great experience to the squad.
Yeah, he does bring great experience, and as I said before, he's a very good defender. Southampton is a club with very, very good players. They seem to have a great scouting system and a great youth system there. So I'm trusting that we're getting a good player. It is much needed, and as I said before, I don't think they'd be making this signing if there wasn't more on the way. So very welcome. It just shows as well that they're looking at the now instead of just the future. So yeah, it is a bit of a statement of intent.
Okay, so here comes the controversy then. So a lot of Saints fans think it's a sideways step in his career, looking for a final payout, but on paper, in the table, we're only separated by a point. So despite all the grief off the pitch, could this be a turning point for West Ham this season?
Yeah, it could be. It seems we've identified the problem, and although he's not going to be going anywhere soon, it looks like, so he's shot himself in the foot. But it seems like we're going in the right direction. It is a sideways step. Let's not pull any bones, but it's a sideways step because you finished above us in the last couple of seasons. So, and as you say, now we're separated by a point. So he's not going to a team where he's gonna win honours. The last. So it is sort of, you got a good question a man when he's it is a bit of a sideways step for the man, but he seems a good signing to us. It seems a little bit of an improvement on what we got. And as I said before, it just shows that the owners are thinking about now, what we can do now, and fill in, a position that we do need. Hopefully, that's not the last. Yeah, I don't understand it. I mean, this week alone, I don't like players that burn bridges with football clubs, and it looks like Fonte's done a very similar thing with Southampton that Payet's done to us, and we know how it feels, So yeah, it's never great. And I can assure him that when we go to St Mary's later on this season, that he's going to get a very frosty reception from people that once chanted his name. So
that's right, and it's going to add extra spice to the game. Of course, that's coming up in 2 weeks' time when you guys visit down St Mary's. So I mean, overall, how are you feeling about the signing? You're happy? You're sad?
I'm not either, really. It's not the fact that he's not a good player, but it's just the fact that we are screaming out for 2 positions before that. We could suffer Ogbonna or James Collins in there alongside Reid, probably for the rest of the season. It's not going to make a huge difference, but it's an intent that they're bringing a better quality of centre half to play alongside Reid. But I'm waiting for the centre forward. I'm waiting for the right back that we've been absolutely screaming out for not only half a season, but probably for 5 seasons, So I'm not overly excited, but it tickles my fancy a little because they're making sure that we know that they're going out there, that they are looking, they are trying to improve the squad. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him playing on a West Ham shirt, but it's not the centre forward or the right back that we desperately need. So not overly over the moon.
And in the summer, there was big reports about United. I don't think 6 months down the line you would expect him to sign for West Ham United.
There's especially the way the season's gone as well. I mean, we can't look like the most attractive club at the minute because there's problems on and off the field. Our best players are walking out the door. So I don't know. I wasn't really monitoring that too much with Fonte in the summer. I know Man United did come calling, but was it a fact that he made his stance clear then, or it must be money. I mean, it must be money.
Let's wrap things up then, mate. So obviously, 2 weeks' time we'll catch up again then for a preview once again. 4th of February is the date in the mind. What sort of, you said briefly touched upon it there. Do you think Fonte's going to get a nice reception at St Mary's?
No, I don't. And as you say, it's going to make an extra spice to the game. I'm sure he'll come back wanting to not prove. He's got nothing to prove, I suppose, but he'll want to get one up on you lot when you start, really laying into him. And of course, you'd want to get one up on him. So it'll make it a very spicy game, and I'm looking forward to it greatly.
Well, that's it from us then. Don't forget to check out Nicky and the boys over on West Ham Fan TV. Doing a great job over there. Got some fantastic content. Subscribe to them if you haven't already. First of all, Nick, thanks for joining, mate.
No worries, mate.
And we'll catch up soon. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below about the transfer of Jose Fonte to West Ham United. And as always, leave us your comments and subscribe for more.